Hello guys, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed building video. For those of you who are new here, my name is Callie, and on this channel this is what I'll be doing. I'll be doing speed building videos of rooms and lots and the occasional create a sim speed video. So let's get into it. This particular build is inspired by aircraft hangars and aircraft sheds, and I've been looking at a lot of pictures on the internet, and a lot of people they like when they have an aircraft shed, they renovate it and turn it into a very cool sometimes contemporary home that they live in, and I really love how they turned out, so I decided to do something similar but in The Sims 4. So if you do like the end result, do comment below because I would love to hear your feedback on the matter. So anyway, this video was supposed to be one. I wasn't intentionally going to split it into two parts, and I really didn't want to because it's a 1 hour video. It's like 54 minutes total with the screenshots and the intro and everything. But unfortunately, my program, I am using Vegas Pro 13. Unfortunately, it wouldn't let me render it for some reason. I've been trying for 5 days straight. I would just start rendering and it would either crash in the middle of it, or it would get to the end and tell me there was an unexpected error. So I tried splitting the video and the audio into different file projects. I tried a lot of things and it just didn't work. So this is my last hope, my last shred of hope that it will work if I split it into two videos. So each one will be 20 something minutes, and let's just keep our fingers crossed. So you will get to see the screenshots in the second part, which will come out next week as scheduled. And I would really love to hear your opinion on the matter. Actually, you know what? I would probably put some exterior shots here, and just all of the interior and exterior screenshots will be in the next video as well. So, like I said, the inspiration here was an aircraft hangar. So for now, I'm still struggling with the basic shape of it, and I gotta say it was very hard. It was really hard because I wanted it to look exactly like an aircraft hangar, and it was hard to figure out how exactly I'm going to do that because once you go in the inside, there's like no walls inside, and it was just plain weird because you can't put anything on the walls and you can't even simulate it. I mean, you could just use the move objects cheat, but also there was this problem for especially for people who like to play with walls up. When you have your walls up or half up, you will get literally thrown out of the house because the roof, you've probably noticed playing The Sims by now, that when you have a second floor, for instance, and a roof next to the window, when you have walls up, the roof kind of throws you back outside the house just so you can see the roof. That's just how the game reacts. And seeing as how this whole build is basically one gigantic roof, it was only natural that it would do that. So I guess if you like playing with your walls up, you will have a problem playing with this lot. So personally, I prefer walls down all the way, so it really wasn't a problem playing with this particular build, but I am sorry for those of you who don't like playing like that. So like I said, it was very hard getting the initial shape. I had to build, rebuild, and bulldoze a lot. And I also moved the whole land piece, the whole lot. I moved it, not just the house and everything. I had to move it a little bit, and all in all, I think I got the exact shape that I wanted, that I liked, and that actually looked pretty decent. And yeah, I think I managed to do it. And here I'm still trying to build it as if it were just a roof, and later on you will see me put in some walls and turn it into rooms, because that is what we kind of need to do to play The Sims, normally. Personally, I like it better when there are some walls around, and it does shape the room and the whole house better. So here you will see me struggle figuring out the rooms, the layout, and everything, but in the end I do make it work. So something very, very stupid that I did that I really apologize for is, after I created the rooms, you will see like the two bedrooms and the one bathroom. There are windows on the walls that kind of look into nothingness. I mean, they do look into the inside of the roof, but once you get into it and you see in the screenshot, it just looks into nothingness. You can always put in some plants, because that was initially what I was going to do. I was going to put in like a garden on the inside of the roof that you can't see from the outside, but you can just see it from the windows while playing inside. And I was going to do that, and then I started doing it. For some reason I stopped, and then I just forgot. So please excuse my blondiness, because I am a natural blonde. So please excuse me for that, and you can always put in some plants and trees there, just to make it look a little bit prettier, because so far it just looks like a blank wall on the inside out of the window. Because in the game, light does go in, it does lighten up and brighten up the room, but it looks into literally nothing, so it's not very pretty. So my mom said I say so much, and I guess she's right. I gotta watch my tongue here. Okay, so not so, and how do I not say so? Jesus. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning here, and I just woke up and I haven't finished my tea yet, and I'm just kind of... Also, this build really got me frustrated with the rendering, not the build. I did have to record the 1 hour video before that, the voiceover, and after I figured out it wouldn't work and I had to split it into two, I now have to record 2 other videos, let's just put it like that. So I am a bit tired and from the render and from this video, but I am very excited about the build, and I really do hope you enjoy it, because I was so stoked to show you what I created. I just love the way that it turned out. On the outside, it's nothing special, and it does look like a normal hangar. I probably could have put in some more details, probably made it a bit more, I don't know, noticeable, or like made it pop. But on the inside, I love how it turned out. I love it. I used move objects sheet quite a bit, and I created some very interesting furniture designs out of what we already have, and I do love how it turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as well. And maybe if you like one of the ideas that I used, I'll be happy if you use it yourselves. I would just love that. So again, something that I tried doing was landscaping desert style, because I am building in Oasis Springs and it is very desert like here, and I tried to mimic all of the plants and the shrubberies that I saw outside of the lot. I tried to mimic that just to make it blend in easily, and I did have a few moments. You'll probably see me pick out a tree at some point, try to put it as landscaping, and then delete it, because I figured out, if this is an aircraft hangar, there wouldn't be any trees around, because the planes won't be able to come in. So that's why I deleted them, and that's why I kind of struggled a little bit. But again, you will see me try a few trees, and if you don't like it like this, because it is after all a renovated hangar, and you know the people, your Sims, could have planted some trees, so it's totally natural if you put in a few trees just to make it a little more green and lively, I guess. You can do whatever you like with it, but personally, I felt like I could do without the trees, and that's why I left it a bit bare. And I did put in these tiles on the outside and kind of made it look like concrete. And I just had to put in a pool in the backside, because let's face it, if you have enough finances to buy a hangar renovated and not put in a pool, then you probably did something wrong. At least that's how I feel about it. And here's the stupid thing that I did when I put in the windows. I noticed, I knew that they were looking into nothingness, and it's just, it looks kind of ugly, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can be honest with me too. It's looking into a brownish green wall, and that's just not pretty. So I do urge you to put in some greenery and trees, make it look like a heavenly garden, because I think it would look really awesome. Also, if you do download this and play with it, it's already on the gallery. If you do download this, and if you decide to renovate it on your own, I would love to see your creations, and I would love to see what you manage to do with it. You can always re-upload it, and re-upload it with the hashtag kaliBuilds, because you know that's the name of this channel, and I will check regularly to see if anybody's uploaded anything. So if you would like to do that, I would love to see some of your creations. So here we are on the inside, starting to figure out the interior. I wanted it to be very contemporary and had a very modern feel to it. But at the same time, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you do know that I have a clutter problem. I am an addict, and I am a clutter addict. And if anybody's seen any of my other videos, they know what I'm talking about. So I really did my best, my very, very, very best, to not go all out and crazy with the clutter. It was so hard for me. You have to understand, so hard. I have never felt so, I don't know, bare in my entire life. Because maybe just by my house and everywhere that I've gone, everyone here, we don't move a lot. Most people stay in one place for decades, and you know, clutter just builds up. So it's only natural that we have a lot of stuff, and nobody likes throwing things out, so it's cluttered everywhere. Like my desk right now, I have literally space to move my keyboard like 10 centimeters and my mouse just on the mouse pad. Everything else is just boxes and little pieces of paper with reminders, and I have some cables. I have a huge ball of cables right next to me, and water bottles, okay, water bottles, and yeah, everything is very cluttered. So that's just how I live and how I'm used to living, and that's why I guess I put a lot of clutter into my Sims build. So I do apologize if you don't like that. I really do apologize. But on the other hand, you know, it's better to have more and to be able to tone it down and take out than to have nothing and not know what to put in more. So personally, I'm happy that I'm a clutter addict. I am a clutter addict and I'm proud of it. So here you see me do something that I really do like doing. I like putting in shelves into the upper end of these cabinets, and I would hide them in the cabinets, and then I could put stuff on the cabinets, like little, you know, shrubbery that you see, and little pictures and frames and stuff, and it looks like it's just standing on the ups, because like I said, we have a lot of stuff like that on our cabinets. And something else about the kitchen is that I did not want it to be very big. That is something that I was really trying not to do because personally I don't like huge kitchens in my builds. It feels very, I don't know, empty afterwards. I'm not sure. I just prefer them to be a bit smaller and more compact. And even though I did have the space to do it, I chose not to. And another thing is that since I made the exterior green, I believe I used those green wooden panels because it was very military, at least for me, and I thought that it was perfect for this type of build. So I tried to keep the green as a recurring color throughout the whole interior, and also I chose a red as an accent color, and because it's contrasting to green, and I also have black, white, and gray as neutral colors. So that's the whole color scheme. You have your neutral grays, whites, and blacks, and you have green and red as main and accent colors. And I do enjoy how it just kind of floats together because it doesn't always work out for me because I usually create one room in one style and one color, and then I move on to the next one and I figure something completely different out, and sometimes it just doesn't quite flow. I have noticed that, and I really do enjoy how this one turned out. Another thing is that I really try to keep it a sort of, maybe not industrial, but had the industrial feel about it, with the bare floors and the exposed bricks. That's something that I really wanted to incorporate here, so it will look like the renovation isn't over yet, or that the people just wanted to keep the whole exterior hangar feel on the inside as well. So something that we do here with the columns, I do put them in right now and delete them, but I will go back to it. I think maybe in the second video I go back to that idea and I put columns in the kitchen that just give out a very structured feel to the whole build, and I enjoy that, and I really think it turned out good. I also incorporated a few false columns throughout the whole interior, and I really do hope you appreciate that. So, oops, I just bumped my microphone into my glasses. Sorry if you guys heard that. And yeah, I don't think there's much to say. I'm not actually sure where I cut this video. I think it was right as I finished the bathroom. So the bathroom was something that I was not feeling at first, and then I started taking screenshots and I was like, whoa, I love this bathroom. I just love it. The bathroom and the kitchen are the two favorite things for me about this build. And the bathroom is pretty small. As you can see, it's very tiny, but somehow I managed to fit everything in. I managed to fit a bathtub, a shower, and a sink, cabinets, the toilet, even a roll of toilet paper. So I did manage to use the space accordingly. And I do love that it's a bit darker than the rest of the interior. Even though, there's this red, I added a bit more black into the bathroom because I just felt like it kind of worked. And even though it seems dark right now, like light wise, I do end up putting some more lights in because I don't think at this point I put any kind of light. Oh no, I did put, but there were those three triple lights that kind of don't light up very well. I do like them because they look very nice, but the lighting is not very good from these lamps particularly. So I do put in more lamps, and I do put some decorations in that I really enjoyed, and I did keep it very simple, and I didn't go overboard with the clutter. I really do hope, I guess you guys are going to be the judges of that, and I am going to go into the screenshots soon. So again, I'm sorry that I had to split this into two videos. I really wasn't planning on it. I do know that some people don't like it when YouTubers split their videos into part one and part two, and I don't enjoy it as well, but I honestly didn't have a choice. So we're into the exterior screenshots now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye bye.